Hey everyone, this is Carla, and welcome to an all new episode of Projectize, where I'm your hostess. And we do three things on Projectize. One, we talk about the business of project management, how businesses use projects, and obtaining project management certification. So, on today's show, what I'm going to discuss are the three ways to study for your certification exam. So, the first way is online or self study. And usually when you do self-study, you're buying either a Cybex book or a certification book. You can also do, Udemy. It's when you don't have any face-to-face contact and you're just doing online. I've done that. And it requires a lot of discipline, and I would recommend it if you are used to, online education, or if you have a previous certification, because that at least gives you an opportunity to uh know the path and have a certain skill level and discipline level in order to be able to do self study. Also, the reason why I mentioned I would recommend you having a certification is because you would know how to distinguish and disseminate what's a good resource versus what's a bad resource. Usually, when you have passed a certification exam, you know the process, you know the governing body or the testing authority, you know the experts in the field, you know which books are good, which books are bad, you know how to read the reviews. So self study is just any like book that you take online, and you take the online test. You can do a meetup, it doesn't matter, but you're not physically being sitting in a classroom or online with a proctor. It's just you yourself. The second one is the opposite, which is in person, where you pay for training, you sit and you actually go to a training and then you pass it. And actually, I've done that too, and that can be costly. And those are the programs where they're great, and you actually have people who teach you who are certified in that. They can run into thousands of dollars. As I mentioned in a previous Projectize episode, how I received the real story behind my receiving my certified Scrum Master 3 years ago, is that at the time, I had to physically sit and attend a certified Scrum Master. And that cost me, I believe, $1,295 or $1,295. That's really costly. If you were to do the first one, which was self study, it wouldn't cost as much. But the trade-off for cost is that you get all the resources, the books, the supplies, you get a certified teacher, and the exam itself may be built into the cost of the training, so you should check that out. When I received my IDO Foundation 3, I actually had a paid training course, and the exam fee was built into the cost of the course. And then the third one is a combination of both, which is something I always do. Just for me, I always want to come into a training, even if it's paid training, with some type of knowledge and just have some type of questions that, I want to get out and ask people. For me, I just think if I come in there adequately prepared with the basics and the fundamentals, then I'll be in a situation where I'm able to ask the questions I need and just follow up. I just think by being prepared and doing the online training, whether it's regardless, Udemy, Coursera, it doesn't matter. It can be your local library, but just to read up on something, to come in there a little bit informed to a physical training and in-person training really helps. And that's something that I do regularly. But the combination is, one, it's a cost in between physical training or actual formal training versus self study. Also, you get to, do something, you get to reach out and talk to people and be in a situation where you can learn from others, and you can also retain knowledge and bring something that you want. So, the three ways to study for project management certification is: one, self study; two, complete, instructor led, whether it's in person or online instructor led; and then three, a combination of both. So I wanted to follow up and do this episode of Projectize since I mentioned about the real story behind my passing my certified Scrum Master, and you can watch that on Periscope, YouTube, and I will be putting it on Instagram TV because I felt that that would be extremely helpful for those who are deciding to pursue certification. But please share this out wherever you're watching this. My name is Carla R. Jenkins, certified project management professional, certified Scrum and IDLE with over 12 years experience solving problems using project management. You can get in touch with me at carlarjenkins.com. Also, you can share this out and go to my website at carlarjenkins.com. Click on the work tab if you would like to work with me in project management. So I would like to thank everyone for taking up the time to watch me here live, and I'll see